Most people believe emotional distance happens suddenly. One day, everything feels normal, and the next, you feel completely alone. But the truth is much quieter. Emotional distance doesn't begin with silence. It begins with small moments that feel harmless at first. Moments almost no one notices until it's too late. Emotional distance rarely starts with conflict. It starts with emotional absence, a delayed response, a distracted answer, a conversation that feels shorter than it used to. Nothing dramatic happens. There is no argument, no clear breaking point. And that's why it's so dangerous. Because when pain has no clear cause, the mind begins to blame itself. People don't wake up one day and decide to withdraw emotionally. They slowly stop showing up internally. They listen less. They share less. They protect themselves without saying why. And often, they believe they're doing the right thing. They tell themselves, "I'm just tired. I don't want to start a problem. It's not worth explaining." But silence doesn't protect relationships. It quietly erodes them. Emotional withdrawal is often a defense mechanism. When someone feels misunderstood, unappreciated, or unsafe expressing emotions, they don't always fight. They retreat. This retreat feels calm on the outside, but internally, it creates distance, resentment, and loneliness. And the more time passes, the harder it becomes to reconnect, even if both people still care. Here's the moment almost everyone misses. When connection feels slightly uncomfortable, but not painful enough to demand attention. That's the turning point. That's when emotional distance begins to grow quietly. Not because love disappeared, but because vulnerability slowly stopped feeling safe. Once emotional distance settles in, it creates an illusion. It feels permanent. It feels irreversible. It feels like this is just how things are now. But distance is not a personality trait. It's a pattern. And patterns are learned, which means they can be unlearned. But only if they are noticed in time. When emotional distance is ignored, people don't just grow apart, they grow alone together. They stop asking real questions. They stop expecting understanding. They stop hoping for closeness. And eventually, silence becomes more familiar than connection. Emotional distance doesn't destroy relationships overnight. It fades them slowly, one unspoken moment at a time. And the most painful part is realizing the distance didn't come from hate, but from everything that was never said. If this felt familiar, you're not alone. And this channel exists to help you understand the patterns most people never talk about,